I want you to design in your head the least productive place or space that you could possibly imagine working in. So just think about what that looks like in your head, and what you've probably pictured there is something fairly similar, fairly equivalent to the average open plan office. We get lots of people in our workshops who say, how can I possibly manage my attention and focus? How can I be proactive and not reactive when I'm stuck in this environment, I'm chained to my desk, I've got all these people interrupting me, I've got all these emails coming in, and I just feel totally burdened under the pressure of all of that? Well, what I'd say to that is, no one worries about whether you're chained to your desk. No one worries about where you are if there's a meeting and you have to go to the meeting room, you have to be away from your desk, you have to be somewhere else. No one's really worried about that if you're on annual leave or you're working from home. But often we just feel this guilt of we need to be chained to our desk the whole time, and we feel like we don't have choices in that situation. And I would argue that actually we do. So ninja stealth and camouflage, getting away from the desk, booking a meeting room somewhere else in the office if that's possible, going to the local coffee shop with your laptop if that's possible, just finding some other way of being able to manage that attention and focus in the way that you want to do it, and away from all that maelstrom and noise. So doing that might mean switching off your email inbox for a couple of hours, making yourself intentionally unavailable. It might be as simple as just working from home, a day a week, a day a fortnight, whatever you can fit in within your team and whatever works for you in that kind of way. But deliberately focusing on this ninja characteristic of stealth and camouflage, making yourself a little bit unavailable, realizing that connectivity is a very different thing from productivity. So I just want you to take a little bit of ownership of that. You have some of those choices. Of course, there are people whose job is to constantly react and constantly be sat on the reception desk and all those kind of things. But if that's not you, take some ownership of that. See what you can do with that within your schedule. It might be above the radar, stuff that you're going to talk to your boss about. It might be stuff that's slightly below the radar, slightly sneaky. But think about this idea of stealth and camouflage. How can you carve out some pockets of attention where you can really get down and focus on those things that really need to be done and are hanging around on your to-do list? So I want you to think about that. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you again.